Okay, focus today may be on safety because the areas between the Anzac Bridge and the Column Park. Please upgrade those areas. It's been billions and millions and trillions of dollars spent under the area, so that would be great. There are some amazing bike paths leading up to these areas, but shan't go on about that. But safety today, encourage helmet use, encourage seeing that everything is clipped down securely onto a bicycle rack, and especially making sure everything is zipped up, because we did a Moore Park run the other day with a friend that may be coming out with us, and he was able to backtrack and find my wallet on a pathway. It had just popped out of an unzipped pocket. So, safety and security. Let's go. Let's go. Safety and security. Oh, these lonely rental bikes. Yes, anybody wants to come out traversing travels? That's how to do it. Unless, of course, you have your own. Open to many suggestions on destinations and ideas. We're all open to. There's a lot of this bronze down here at Central Park. Going a little fast because there's absolutely nobody here. It is 6 in the morning on Easter. Wow. You can read the plaque. It says the Tower of Love. Oh. Any kids watching this? Maybe you can tell us what all of those are. See? Looks like a bear. Could be a peach. And the others could be named. Please leave the test details in the blog. It's not a test. But Tower of Love by Gilly and Mark. Tower of Love is a fun tower similar to a totem pole. The tower is a real insight into the hearts of the artists. Well, there certainly should be something about the Tower of Love on the internet. Maybe something on YouTube. Well, there certainly is now. So, leaving the Central Park area, headed across to the University of Technology, UTS. Where, yes, even I once went to school for a short time. The old tower made of brutalist architecture and some of the new, more fancy modern areas. I must say, look brilliant at nighttime. Talking about brilliant photography, look at the way the sun is catching that tree, juxtaposed to the new UTS facilities. For education in this area in Australia. There's the sun peeking through in the distance. Education is very high standard. There's certainly no lack of money spent on facilities around here. Here's a beautiful view of Central Park. Different lighting. So, sunrise at Central Park. One of the best eco buildings, or it was the best, and perhaps still is, eco building with plants growing all over it. Certainly in Southeast Asia, the whole southern hemisphere, I don't know. But it's about a little over 5 or 10 years old. Certainly was the best at the time. Now, if there aren't any students around, I think we might have a little cruise around what's known as UTS Green. Yes, the green area. And look at the architecture with the new facilities. So it said in one of the past videos, the brutalist architecture, I don't know what year it was built, the UTS at that time in this area, a complete monolith, an architectural marvel. The viewers may not necessarily be impressed with that, but architects at the time were. There we are. Who's this? Yeah, just doing YouTube. Thank you. See, wonderful security at UTS. Thank you, sir. Yeah, because this is a inner city campus. I believe the security at UTS is excellent as well. I know bicycles are quite safe here, but anyway, in the bowels of the building really is almost identical to the movie The Island. There's gardens. And again, lots of security here, very, very safe. Ping pong tables. Come down here and check these out to Traversing Travel's ping pong special. Oh yeah, lovely gardens, facilities, almost like 5-star hotel. Maybe Club Mediterranean or something, eh? No students here. We've got to spice up Traversing Travels a little bit. Just love going between those poles. Yes, and here's another UTS. Coffee shops, restaurants, food court, everything. Now we're coming into the Ultimo TAFE area. We pass this area. Will be an area called Pyrmont. Ultimo TAFE is a fine institution as well. At one time I also have gone to school at. We're going to stick to the new bike paths today. Brand new bike paths. Look at this. Absolutely spanking brand new. I can still smell the paint, I think. Oh, straight ahead, Chinatown. Straight ahead this way. we will be reaching Pyrmont and the Anzac Bridge. Oh, ibis! Very tame ibises around here. Extremely well fed, unfortunately. We wouldn't condone the feeding of ibis, however, they seem to have adjusted rather magnificently to the urban environment. One would have another opinion if one saw them getting into rubbish bins, garbage bins. Must admit, I do have a young lorikeet couple at home. It actually only arrived a few days ago. I think the parents had shown them how to come to my balcony, and it is so cute. Yes, I met them for the first time yesterday. One of them actually wanted to fly over and land on my head. How about that? Could barely fly. Lovely old Sydney pub here. One can actually walk out of the pub and have a glass of beer in the park or the seating provided and enjoy a beautiful lunch. Or sandstone to behold. And more lonely e-bikes waiting to come out and traversing travels one day. Look at this architecture, eh? The striation, that is definitely convict cut. Beautiful Sydney terraces, pigeons. And doggies always have right of way. I'm making a YouTube and I just said doggies always have right of way.
Of course. Right.
Yeah, how are you this morning?
Very well, thank you.
Say, very good. Say hello to the whole world.
I will indeed.
It's Traversing Travels with a capital T. You'll see yourself. Capital T. Just love coming fast down under here. So, on the City of Sydney bicycle maps, we are on designated cycleway. However, there seems to be, please in the comments tell me if I'm wrong, discrepancy. We should be able to go straight through here according to the blue lines. However, the dangerous thing is, I can't show it, this is a freeway turnoff. So I would suggest to all cyclists to try and just safely go around. Safely go around. Do not cut across here. Seriously, seriously. Car could come at any speed from that freeway connecting to the bridge. So, again, that's one way. It is a bit confusing for cyclists on how to safely navigate this. Somebody from the City of Sydney Council could please take note of this. That would be greatly appreciated. Or correct us in the comments, please. will let us know if it's come to the attention of people it should. So coming around like this, 99% safer than crossing that. Okay, now back onto what's designated as one-way street, however, two-way for bikes. We're coming through the area again. Please, please, take 1 or 2 minutes and just go around. Save a life. As we can see, in the street we have bicycle markings for both ways. Oh, my nose is running. Again, crossing here. It's busy. Once again, cycleways. A little bit dodgy. I know a lot of people at the City of Sydney and other councils and state government areas are working very hard to connect all the wonderful cycleways they've already built. I'm sure it's not an easy job. You know, architects involved in urban planning and traffic are all beyond me. See, cycle things, and we have Pyrmont. We'll walk straight down there. We'll be able to go straight into the City of Sydney. And there we go. 5-star cycleways. Woohoo! Beautiful, beautiful 5-star cycleways that need to be connected in many areas. Through here, straight under there, we have the new fish market. The original fish market's over here that is doing some billion-dollar trading at the moment, being Easter. Sort of Channel 10 television studios. See, this is just, once again, 5-star cycleways, eh? This is the future. You do not get better than this. Now, we're coming on to the Anzac Bridge. A great deal of pedaling. Morning. Guessing we'll be approaching 7 o'clock in the morning. Stop along the edge here. I think it's photographically fascinating. The Anzac Bridge. Sunrise light. Beautiful. Breathtaking. Excuse the traffic noise. So now we're crossing from Pyrmont, coming into an area called Balmain. one will be able to see. Amazing view with the Sydney Harbour Bridge just in the background. Yes, it looks like we've got a rugby team here. Boy was definitely looking at my strobe light. Safety first. Just cruising, effortless cruise. This Mamba picks up a bit of momentum. There we go. Straight ahead, the tunnels that go into the underground freeway exchange. Above ground would look huge. One were to turn off here, one would return to Glebe. Had a chest infection and, as I say, continuing runny nose. It was cardio. Instead of laying in bed, I think doing the hardcore cardio was a good idea. Excuse my nose. Now we're coming off all the 5-star cycleway to 1-star cycleway. We spent so much money underground, all below us. I think all of the locals in this area would have to agree, not enough done above ground. As one can see, it all gets a bit dicey now. If one were to go up to the right, one would go into Balmain. Charming, charming area. Once lived when I was a boy. Do a lot with this. I'm sure they do have plans to. A much better sort of paint job. Showing everybody is definitely a designated cycle area. However, this is a teeny bit dangerous. Less so when there are no pedestrians. It's this time of the morning. There's, just in this area, look to the left, look to the left, look to the left. Hey?